Boxer fans, Chris Robinson here. I'm at the Knuckleheadz Gym with Francisco Santana. Francisco, I know you had a victory recently. How has everything been for you, man? How are you doing these days?
Everything's well, man. Yeah, exactly. I just got a victory about a few weeks ago, and I had a long layoff. My last fight since October when I fought Charlo.
Yeah.
I know you were there.
Yeah.
And so I took a little time off from that. I was just been training a lot, man. It's going well. I'm in different camps right now, so that's can't complain.
And the Charlo defeat, I mean, was that a learning lesson for you? What did you take away from that?
No, of course, that was a learning lesson. Mainly what it was I let my nerves and emotions kind of take over in the fight, so and that's part of me just maturing as a person, as a fighter. So but nevertheless, he was a good fighter, and he outboxed me, so I had to come back to the gym and just kind of work on different things to make myself better, at least in that type of an aspect fight.
And you mentioned to me you had been part of Saul Alvarez's camp, is that correct? Or
yeah, I've been sparring with Canelo, me and another teammate of mine, Abraham Lopez. He's also part of our team. So we've both been sparring with Canelo for his upcoming fight with Josesito Lopez. So we've been there. Right after my fight, I immediately went into Canelo's camp, and we've been doing it since. So I still got 2 more weeks left.
How has that been so far, man? I mean, what's it like sparring Canelo?
It's a good learning experience. Being able to step in there with him. It's a lot different when you see him in fights. I know a lot of fighters always like, oh, he's okay, he's this, he's that. But when you step in there, it's totally different. The kid, you don't see maturity for that type of age. So 22 years old, his maturity level it's above and beyond. Not just that, his skill level, he's constantly thinking, and I admire that a lot from him. And I'm just trying to pick up little things from him, just to make myself better in the future.
And you had mentioned that Canelo, he's getting ready to fight Josesito Lopez. And Lopez's last fight, he fought your good friend Victor Ortiz. Victor had a really nasty, broke his jaw. It was really pretty bad injury. What were your thoughts on that, man?
Man, well, I think it was a wrong. Me myself personally, I thought the game plan that they set up for him wasn't the correct plan.
Yeah.
Again, it's just my opinion. I think that it was a total wrong game plan. I think that they should have had Victor popping that jab. When Victor was popping that good effective jab, I mean, he was dominating. Lopez couldn't hit him. But even then, I still thought Victor was winning the fight. Once it came to stop it, he was still winning the fight. Even I heard that his jaw was broken in the 4th round. And by the 9th round, I mean, it was shattered. I mean, I was right there with him in the locker room. Jaw was just hanging.
Wow.
And even though fight was a brawl, he should have made it. He should have made it easy for himself. He's a good boxer. A lot of people don't know that about Victor, but he's a good fighter, good boxer. He can box. I think if he was stuck with the boxing skills, he would have made that fight totally easy. But he's you live and learn. You live and learn. And now he's coming back up again. So we'll see what's next for him.
And Victor, him and Danny Garcia, it doesn't look like they're going to be working together. Have you heard anything about who Victor might be working with, or anything? Any thoughts?
Yeah, no, there's, just the rumors were that, maybe, Freddie Roach or even St. Richardson.
Yeah.
But no, I talked to him recently, and but he hasn't mentioned anything. I recently don't like to touch the bases that involves with his boxing career, because we're good friends. So the only thing I know is like he's still gonna be training here for right now.
Right.
In Ventura, but which, I mean, this is his gym.
Right.
And stuff. But no word yet. So we're all just waiting. Myself included. I'm anxious to see what's next for him.
And you were, I believe, overseas with Amir Khan, helping him in his camp, I believe, for the Peterson fight that never happened. What was that experience like? What was it like being in Khan's camp?
That was, again, that was a good experience, just being away from home, being over the sea, across the world, by myself, not knowing anybody. I'll admit, I was a little nervous when I got there. I didn't know what to expect, but They were all cool, you know, and it was a good experience to be able to step in with, such high caliber fighters like such as Amir Khan. You know, now we kind of build up a friendship. He's a good friend of mine now. But overall, the experience was a good experience. I see what it's like to be, what these guys are doing, and it kind of gave me a little base on what I need to do to make myself to go up on that level like they are.
And the room next to us, Sergio Martinez is training. What do you think about his fight with Chavez Jr.? Any thoughts?
You know what? Not he's the favorite to win.
Yeah.
You know, I think that if he sticks to his boxing skills, I mean, we all know that Martinez got amazing boxing skills.
Yeah.
He's a good counter puncher. You know, hopefully he can take Chavez to the deep waters to be, and then if it goes to deep waters, I think Martinez, with his experience, his knowledge, and his speed, he's gonna be able to come out with the victory. But then Chavez is a big boy.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen him what he did to Andy Lee. That's a big boy too. So I'm anxious to see that fight. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's good for the sport of boxing to see a young fighter like Chavez Jr. against I want to say he's a young veteran.
Yeah.
He's a young veteran, so it's gonna be war for sure. So I want to see that fight.
And I'd also mentioned Amir Khan. Were you surprised that he lost to Danny Garcia the way he did?
Yes, I was totally surprised. I thought that I thought Amir, with this effective jab, he could have beat him.
All right.
You know, I thought that he wasn't really doing. I think he had the wrong game plan. He was trying to brawl. And I think his emotions kind of took over him.
Right.
You know, I think if he would have stuck to his boxing skills and his lightning speed that he's got, he could have made that fight easy. But like we said, he lived and learns. He learned from that experience, and now we'll see what's next from him.
And how can fans reach out to you, Francisco?
Or on Twitter, I got Chia Santana. I got an Instagram as well,
Okay.
Francisco/Chia/Santana.
Yeah.
Facebook, just by my name, Francisco Santana. So,
Right.
Everybody stay tuned. Come out September 21st at the Tree Mash Casino. I'll be boxing again out there on Showtime and on Saturday nights. So.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot, man.